Good morning everyone. Hello, this is Mr. Helmi and Miss Maria, and we are going to explain for you module 5 today. So please open your books, students book, on page number 51. And today we are going to talk about our planet. And please be careful, we have a difference between the word planet and the word plant and the word plane and the word plan. So we have planet, and this is our planet Earth, and we have plant like trees and bushes and everything related to grass and things like this. And we have plane, and plane, this is a means of transportation that we use it to travel from one place to another. And we have plan, and plan means to prepare something to do it later on. In this module we are going to talk about environmental problems. Environmental problems. Environment means everything around us, including the air, the animals, the birds, the earth, everything around you, we call it environment. And environmental problems, this is going to be our topic today. Also, we are going to talk about super volcanoes and the rapids, how to recycle, now we are going to discuss super volcanoes and bald eagle and the recycling process later on. But now I want you to know some new vocabulary related to this lesson. The word number 1. The word says environmental problems. What do we mean by environmental problems? They are the problems relating to the environment. Everything, including the pollution of the air, pollution of the water, and global warming. And we are going to discuss all these in details later on. The word super volcanoes. Super volcanoes means large volcanoes. Recycle. Recycle means to make ready for reuse. That means when we use something and it is finished, we can use it again later on. Instead of making it a rubbish or throwing it away, we can use it again. The word turn off. Turn off, we studied this turn off before, related to lights. Turn on and turn off, to turn off the lights. Compost. The word compost is a mixture of decayed, and the word decayed means destroyed by natural process. Decayed plants, food that can be added to soil to help plants grow. Again, if you couldn't understand this part, the rest of your food after you finish eating, instead of throwing it away in the rubbish, we can use it again by adding this food to the soil to make or to help the plants grow better and bigger. Endangered. The word endangered. Endangered means at risk, and it is related to animals and plants. Some animals are endangered, and that means they are at risk of no longer existing because their number is not big enough, or they do not exist anymore around us. Only few number remaining. That means they are endangered. Like the pandas, we have only few number of pandas, so they are endangered animals. Now we move on to the word species. Species or species, it means groups of animals or birds The word hunt means to chase or to go after an animal, trying to catch it or kill it. Polluted. To pollute something, it means to make it dirty, to make it unclean. Wasting. To waste something, that means to lose it. Also, we have the word waste as a noun, because waste here as a verb and it can go as a noun. Waste, it means rubbish or the garbage. The word landfills. After we collect all the rubbish from the streets and from the houses, they take it to a place where they bury the rubbish under the earth or under the ground. They call this place landfills. An area of land where large amounts of rubbish are buried under the earth. Okay, young ladies, now we are going to discuss important expressions or phrases like make compost and clean up and use public transport. And public transport, if you are wondering, it means all the buses and the taxis that you can use it in the streets. It means not private cars, okay? The public buses that everyone can use it. Protect. Protect means to save. Protect endangered, and we discussed endangered before. It means the animals and the plants, they are going to disappear. Species, it means types or kinds. We can also recycle rubbish. Recycle rubbish. In this part here, we are going to discuss many environmental problems, the problems related to our environment, and also we are going to discuss solutions or actions. The word solutions means what can we do to solve that problem? Number one, we have an environmental problem called disappearing forests. We studied the word disappearing before, and disappear means to vanish or you cannot see it anymore. Disappearing forests, forests like jungles full of trees. What can we do when we have this problem, disappearing forests? You know, because people used to cut a lot of trees to try to use or to make wood. We are losing a lot of trees. That means we are losing a lot of forests. So the solution, what can we do to solve that problem, is to plant more trees. Number two, animal being hunted. The word hunt, we discussed it before. It means to try to catch an animal and kill it. This is an environmental problem, animals being hunted. How can we stop that? We can stop this by protecting endangered species. We find out where are the endangered species of animals and try to protect it, try to save it, stop people from killing animals. The word or the problem, polluted beaches. Polluted beaches, maybe you notice that when you go to the beach, some beaches, not all of them, they are full of rubbish and they are polluted, they are not clean. How can we solve the polluted beaches problem? We can clean up beaches. Clean up beaches. Now, the problem of wasting energy. Maybe also you notice a lot of people turning on the lights all the time and they never turn off the lights or televisions. We call this wasting energy. We are losing our energy. And we can solve this problem, wasting energy, by turning off the lights. When you don't need them, you can turn them off. The problem of household. Maybe you are asking yourself, what do we mean by household? Household means the rubbish that comes out of your house, or everything remains after you finish eating, after you finish cooking. All these are household. Household waste or household rubbish, this is a very big problem, because if we didn't get rid of the household waste in a proper way, we are going to make a lot of landfills. We are going to fill the landfills. You remember the word landfills? The place where they take the rubbish to? Okay? So the household waste, we can solve this problem, the rubbish from our houses, by recycling rubbish. This is number one. And also we can make compost. This is very important, to make compost. You remember, like in this picture, they are using the rest of the food to make it as a compost, to put it into the soil to help the plants grow better and bigger. Air pollution. This is another problem. The air pollution. Of course, the air pollution is a very serious problem that faces the whole world, and because of factories, smoke, a lot of cars in the street. So how can we solve this problem? We can solve this problem by reducing the amount of cars in the street. So how can we do that? We can do that by using public transport. Using public transport. So imagine going to work using 30 cars, each one with one car, or going to work using only one bus. So the 30 are going to use only one bus instead of using 30 cars. So that will be helpful for the problem of air pollution. The last problem, landfills full of rubbish. The landfills, the places where they take the rubbish, they are full of rubbish. So what can we do? We can recycle rubbish. Recycle means to reuse again, to reuse the rubbish again, by separating plastic and glass and metal away from each other and using them again in a different way. That will help us to solve or find a solution for the problem of landfills full of rubbish. Thank you.